Blackstone presents Sherlock Holmes and Mr. Hyde by Klaver. This book is read by Tom Woosnam. To Dad, for instilling a love of all things Sherlock. Part 1. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Chapter 1. The Return of Jack the Ripper. During my long acquaintance with Mr. Sherlock Holmes, there have been many cases where Sherlock Holmes has been thrust into the limelight, such as during the case of the Raven and the Shroud, and also the disappearance of Mrs. Graham's wedding. There have also been a few cases where it has been necessary, at the request of a client who wished to keep their lofty names from being attached to a public scandal, to keep my records unpublished. But in this instance, the case itself is so famous and prominent in the public's eye that this task is an impossible one. In addition, Holmes's involvement was so slight, and no progress was made for years, so that there was scarcely any point in constructing a narrative. Now, however, matters have finally offered a resolution of sorts after so many years. Thus, it is with some relief and some trepidation that I take up my pen to write of the grisly affair surrounding the activity known as the Whitechapel murders, and the deeds of the persona the newspapers have called alternately the leather apron, the knife, and, most enduringly, Jack the Ripper. Even though London's most famous detective, along with Scotland Yard and a great many other law enforcement agencies, spent a great deal of time on the case, it is a matter of public record that there were few promising suspects, and in the end, no arrests. Though the facts are still fresh in the minds of many of my readers, I will lay out a short summary here. While there was a great deal of disagreement regarding the case, Holmes posited that the murders of Mary Ann Nichols, Annie Chapman, and Catherine Eddowes could be linked to the same perpetrator, but found discrepancies when applying this same theory to the murder of Elizabeth Stride, murdered on the same night as Eddowes, and that of...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?